We talk about ginger. We talk about his people. He's Irish. Ginger are usually Irish.
He's a potato lunch.
Broadway is dark tonight. Hi, Paul. Paul, it's cold out. It might just be the two of us. Just the two of us. Hi, Joe. I think it's Joe. Hi, Josie. When Josie comes home, so good. She's the pride of the neighborhood. I can't see. I got the glasses on. I can't see nothing. Hi, Tamara. Tamara. I think it's Tamara. Hi, Tamara. What's poppin'? Good afternoon. Hi, Nine. Arshan, my friend, how are you feeling? Arshan, don't go outside. It's cold out. It's cold out. I've been forcing myself to go out and do the news and do some walk and talks because I hadn't been out in months. So even though it's cold out, I felt like I had to get out and stretch my legs. To go to the bank, gonna holler at some shorties. You know, the usual. Broadway is dark tonight. Did anybody catch my channel last night? Or earlier today? I can see now. Hi, RJ. RJ Weatherman. Hi, Adrian. Look who's here. It's Adrian. Everybody say hi to Adrian. Hi, Purple Queen. Mississippi Queen. Guys, last night I went to one of my events. They never tell me ahead of time because I got loose lips and ships. Hi, Clara. How are you? And I get in. It's the Goo Goo Dolls. The Goo Goo Dolls. Now some of you will be like, who the hell's that? Their song Iris has 515 million views on YouTube. In the 90s, I'd say they were one of the biggest bands on the planet. They had a whole bunch of songs. Broadway is dark tonight. Anyways, they were there last night, and I brought them to you. Now, Josie, it's a little misleading because it is 42, but there's a wind chill thing going on here, so it's chilly. There's a, let me show you. Let me see if you can see it from here. Broad dark tonight. You see the statue right there? It's a fountain, but look at the fountain. That's how cold it is, bro. It's all ice. They got stalactites. Even the statue is looking for a damn coat. I wonder if the naked cowboy's out there today. Cause look at that. Those are all icicles, bruh. It's cold out. Okay, hold on. I don't believe it. Everybody join me in wishing Paul Greenwell a happy birthday. 23 years old. I'll be 23 next year, so that's amazing. First of all, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Paul Greenwell, with the small green belt. Happy birthday to you. And I'm going to be doing my special Zodiac birthday for you today. Plus, you want a free iPad, which I thought Elle called me earlier. Elle, the original, called me earlier, and she said, Bob, it's Paul's birthday today. And I said, what are you going to get him? She said, me and Nyan are going to go in halves on a brand new iPad. So I think that's really sweet of you guys to get Paul an iPad for his birthday. Elle, you are sweet. Nyan, you the man. You guys see Nyan? Nyan's a very handsome, good looking guy. Came on my show once. Had him on the show, and then I lost my wallet. I think he took my wallet. You know what? Nyan sent L an iPad too. Should we get on with the news? Because it's cold out, and when it's cold out, I can't hold out. It's cold out, bro. Oh, here's the thumbnail. Make sure you can see the biker ring. It's a biker smoking something. He's got Route 66 on his helmet. It's a Harley Davidson ring. It makes me look tough. Looters Inc. How organized shoplifting rings are costing New York $4.4 billion. I think here's what they need to do. I can get rid of shoplifting overnight. Each store that gets shoplifted, Wayne Reed, Radio Shack, whatever stores are getting shoplifted, I think they need to hire some big ass brother that sits at the door like this. And he looks at every customer that walks towards the door to leave. And anybody shoplifting, he punches them in the face. Shoplifting will be gone overnight. Just have some big, nasty looking brother standing like this. You gonna steal some batteries and some shampoo and walk by some dude like this? I don't think so. Shoplifting's over. I'm not even joking. This guy, he's on tape. He's shoving the goods in his jacket. That's the old school way. They take the thing and they take the thing, no one's looking. When you're a little kid, you do this. They don't do that no more. They just pick it up and walk out the door. They don't hide nothing. Broadway is dark tonight. If you guys want, you can check out the Goo Goo Dolls. I'm going to turn off my earphones. The Goo Goo Dolls, this is I didn't know this song, but the crowd did. Go to my channel, watch the videos. I got Iris on there. Iris again, 515 million views. Joe Hernandez, Goo Goo Dolls were fantastic last night. And I was there with my crew. So I went out to the store and I bought my crew Raising Cane's chicken. It was fantastic. I met the CEO in the building. He's wearing a Raising Cane's shirt. And I said, hey, how's that chicken? He said, it's the best in the city. I said, don't lie to me, bro. He said, no, it's really good. I told my workers, is he lying? Let me go check. I ran from Hard Rock down to Raising Cane's, which is on like 44th in Times Square. Spent 80 bucks, 70 something bucks. And bought everybody chicken fingers. And by the way, they only got 5 items on the menu. This ain't like you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, they got mac and cheese and green beans and gravy and corn. These guys got chicken fingers, they got some toast, they got french fries, they got a chicken sandwich, and they got lemonade. That's your 5 items. You don't like that shit, don't come in. Ain't no beans, ain't no mac and cheese, ain't no rice. 5 items. Fantastic. It was really good. You can watch the full review if you check out I Love Black Balloons from Goo Goo Dolls. Now, Joe, I recorded the whole concert, so it's about 4 or 5 songs I didn't know, maybe 10 songs I didn't know. But of course, Iris is one of my all-time favorites, so I knew that, and I knew Broadway, and a name. They were fantastic, fantastic. And the weird thing was, the lead guitarist, who's also the singer, it was an acoustic set. He had 15 guitars. Every song, he'd get a new guitar, and I go, what the hell's he doing? Now, a lot of times, the guitarist will have the guitar tech bring him a new guitar because this one might be strung higher or lower or a different key or plays this acoustic song better. But no, he did it every single song. At the end, I found out why. Because he was donating each guitar was autographed by the whole band and donated to each of the organizations last night. Last night the party was for 25, it's from the USA Today poll, 25 of the best places to work in America. And that's a poll where they talk to workers, and the workers explain why they like working for a certain place. And Raising Cane came in 15 in the whole nation of best places to work for employees. I think I would have got first place. Because my guys love me. I treat my guys like king. All right, let's get on with the show. Enough about me. Listen, some of you guys claim to care about me. Now, RJ always says he cares about me. RJ, I need to get her number. It's really important. That's Megan Fox. Look at that badass Megan Fox. I just need to talk to her about this outfit. It's a small conversation. I'll put her on the list. I'll put her on my very extensive list.
Exactly, Yuri.
You think she'd be impressed that I had Goo Goo Dolls in last night? David Young. Hi, David. What's poppin', son? How are you? Guys, it's cold out here. RJ with the save. 555-2222. I gotta remember that because I need to talk to Megan Fox. She is being honest. Most of them will not be honest, but she is about many of her surgeries. She had a nose job in her 20s. She had Botox fillers, 3 breast jobs. Now she's a 32D. They went big, and then she said, I want to go smaller. And she denies having liposuction. But I'm going to check. If I get a chance to check her out in person and get to touch her and make out with her and have babies with her, I'm going to give you guys details. In fact, I'm bringing you with me if and when it happens. It will be pretty gross. I will admit that it probably will be shockingly gross. Donald Trump, he's so rich. He's so rich. The problem is he can't come up with $450 million. So many people in the comments are like, Bob, don't you know billionaires don't have that liquidity? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They can get it. When you're worth $10 billion like he claims he is. Now remember, ever since he's been running, Forbes magazine listed him not even as a billionaire, but multi-millionaire. His buildings that he owns are worth a lot of money. And even though he's gone bankrupt 6 times, some people think he's a financial genius. His father left him $400 million when he died. He claims it was $1 million. It was not. But he cannot come up with the $450 million. So on Monday, Letitia James is going to try to take Trump Tower. We shall see what happens. The Goon Squad. Did you hear about the Goon Squad? This was a... I hope it's in here today, but a bunch of the officers were arrested and fired and went to prison. There was 5 or 6 of these cops. What they did was they kidnapped 2 African-American men, 2 black men, and tortured them for 2 days. I think they're from Georgia, but I don't know for sure. Anyways, the cops are getting 27 years in prison each. Bro, 27 years in prison for even a guy like me. Horrible, horrible, but being a cop, can you imagine? That would be insane. Alright, we're just gonna... So did you see that Elon Musk has this new implant that you could put in your brain and you could play chess and other things? Thinking Man's computer chip implant. He's got an implant in his head, and by thinking it, he's paraplegic, or quadriplegic, excuse me. He can actually move pieces on a chessboard. Me, I'm not even a quadriplegic, but I can have someone in my home get the remote control for me anytime I want. Baby, would you bring me the remote control? Now, if a certain person's mad at me, I have to get up and get the remote myself, which is almost always. Now, if you have kids, you could say, honey, get daddy the remote. And they'll do it till they're about 18. Then they say, get your own remote, Pops. 20 years in melt slaying. The parents of a badly neglected Louisiana woman whose body was found melted into a maggot-infested couch were sentenced to 20 years each. Can you imagine? Her body was melted into the couch. I'm going to read it again, as grotesque as it is. The parents of a badly neglected, so this is parents of a woman, not of a child, of a badly neglected Louisiana woman whose body was found melted into a maggot-infested couch, were each sentenced to 20 years in prison after pleading no contest to manslaughter. Sheila and Clay Fletcher, sound like great people, were arrested in January 2020 after their daughter Lacey Fletcher, 36, was discovered dead in a fetid crater in the family sofa. Lacey, who vanished from public view back in 2002, 20 years before this, had not moved from the spot for 12 years and weighed only 96 pounds when she was found dead. The stunned medical examiner concluded that she died from acute neglect. I have seen every kind of death and dead body in all my years of work, but I've never seen anything like what happened to this poor woman. Lacey's body had become fused to the couch through her rotted skin, and when she was found, from her bones were protruding through her body. You wouldn't even treat an animal like that. Well, I hope you wouldn't. That's some Hannibal Lecter type of stuff right there. That's horrific. And why do they only get 20 years? They should get 20 years on that couch with no food. Sex abuser feted by Cam. A celebrity drag performer accused of serial sexual assault was previously feted by President Biden's White House and Vice President Kamala Harris. Ooh, I bet you Fox News is happy about that. Guys, did you hear what happened? Beauty guru dead at 36. Beauty influencer Jessica Pettaway has died from complications from stage 3 cervical cancer. God bless her. She said it was originally, hi Bone Man, misdiagnosed. Guys, sometimes you go to the doctor, you say, Doc, my arm hurts. He says, oh, it's nothing. And you find out you got cancer 4 years later. Sometimes you get a misdiagnosis. If you're not feeling well, always check that out. God bless her. Tennis star goes missing. A former youth tennis star is feared to be in danger after she went missing while taking her beloved dog for a walk in Houston. That's never good news, bro. They never show up at 7-Eleven later. There's something happened. Christina Johnson, 27, was reported missing after she failed to return to her father's house from a routine walk with Max, her dog, on March 6th. The dog was found Friday. That's not a good sign, folks. Wandering alone in the middle of a bad storm about 7.5 miles from their home. Her father, Emmanuel Johnson, now says the fact that Max has been found, but not his daughter, is very alarming. Yes, that is correct. Hi, Thor. How are you? Kitty Sophone. Oh, let me see if I say that. Kitty Sophone. Sophone Hansen. Guys, help me out with that one. Hi, Kitty. How are you? God bless you. We'd be buzzing. Hi, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. God bless you. I would like to get some good news, if there's any. The bad news, guys, is it's very, very cold out here. If you're just tuning in, a beautiful fountain over here. Look at the fountain.
Hey, I see your ass flying into here.
Those are ice cubes, bro.
I see your
Those are icicles and stalactites. They're frozen cold. I was actually going to do a walk and talk after this, but I can't. Someone said it's 42 degrees. It's probably, it feels like it's 10 with the wind chill factor. Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's right-hand man, his lawyer for 20 years, who went to prison for lying about the Stormy Daniels thing. Okay, so we got a fake Boogie Bob here. Oh, maybe that's Rev. It's got to be Rev. We do get some fake Boogie Bobs in here sometimes, and when we do, usually they say bad stuff. They'll say something bad about Action Kid or about this one or that one. You'll know it's not me when you see a fake Boogie Bob because I never say nothing bad about nobody, except Rev, who I love. Rev, I'm very proud of you. So happy that you're doing well. Rev's the real MVP here.
Yes, no shit. Twice worse.
All right. John Hinckley says he's a victim of cancer culture. If you don't know who John Hinckley is, he was a would-be assassin to the President of the United States. How dare you cancel him? Is that what he's saying? Would-be assassin turned folk singer, John Hinckley. He went to prison for 30 years. He gets out, and now he's a singer. He tried to kill Ronald Reagan in 1981. He insisted he's a victim of cancel culture. Nobody will go to my show just because I tried to kill Reagan. The 68-year-old was scheduled. Maybe he's shit. Maybe he's not a good singer. He was scheduled to perform at Hotel Huxley in Nottoway, Connecticut on March 30th. 43 years to the day he attacked the president, but the gig was postponed indefinitely, he told the Post. I think it's fair to say I'm a victim of cancel culture. Hey, Hitler was too. I think Hitler was a victim of cancel culture. And good, because he should have been. A message on the venue's Instagram posted last week read, "You guessed it, postponed until further notice. They're killing us here." Hinckley, who released his songs on YouTube to 36,000 subscribers, estimated that a dozen of his scheduled performances were canned because owners don't want the controversy. Guys, you have a bar or a club. Do you want the guy who tried to kill President Reagan performing at your club? Some of you might. I don't. Hi, Frank. God bless you. Did you hear about the TikTok ban? First of all, our Democrats and Republicans can't vote on anything together, but they had a bipartisan vote, and it looks like TikTok might be going bye-bye. So it's owned by a Chinese Communist Party, and listen, all these companies, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they all get your information. They sell your information. They use your information to scroll down your timeline and sell you 49er shirts if you're a 49er fan. Anyways, so this is no different, except TikTok, since it is owned by another company from China. They decided that they're going to try to ban it if they don't sell it to an American company or something along those lines, which is crazy. Anyways, can you imagine you got 15 million viewers on TikTok who worked for 20 years or 18 years, whatever TikTok's been around, to make it happen and then just yank it away? A senator, they've got all these death threats now. A senator death threat over TikTok ban bid. Calls from senators to force the sale of TikTok or ban the popular social media app grew louder Wednesday, as one Republican lawmaker revealed chilling audio calls. First of all, the girl who called is like a 16-year-old little girl. It's still horrible. She's like, listen, I'm gonna kill you, if you don't leave TikTok alone, you bastard, I'll kill you. You can tell it's a 6. She goes, okay, bye. Listen, here's what she says. If you ban TikTok, I will find you and shoot you. As she chuckles. By the way, my name is Susan Johnson. I live at 225 Hauser Street. I'm here with my friend Beth. Both were arrested an hour later. We've got the 250th anniversary of America coming up. And they plan on having ships sailing around out there. It's the anniversary sail. Ships Parade of America's 250th. Alright. I'm just skipping past a couple stabbings. People are really starting to get married. Don't do it. No, I say do it. Marriage is up 6.2% since the pandemic. I don't. You're at home in the pandemic for 2 years. You should be not getting married. It had the opposite on me. I was married before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened. And, today is No Stab Thursday. That is a fact. That is a fact. I'm not doing that. AOC, I'm not doing that. Hey, good news. They're going after Hunter Biden still. They're going to get him. It's been 11 years with no proof, but they're going to get him. Something was on that laptop. Giuliani said so. Also, it's No Booger Thursday, which is, I don't know why they call it that. Ron DeSantis is at it again. He ran out of Mexicans to deport, so now he's going after Haitians. Migrants fleeing, not immigrants, migrants. Fleeing the violence of controlled gangs in Haiti will join others being shipped out of Democratic strongholds to Democrats. So they're going to be busloads of Haitians showing up in New York soon. By the way, here's what New York finally did. They started suing the bus companies. They can't sue DeSantis and they can't sue Governor Abbott from Texas. So they started suing the bus companies that are bringing them. And right now, New York has a lawsuit against these bus companies for $700 million. So guess what the bus company said? We'll stop. We'll stop. So DeSantis is going to have to drive them here himself. These companies will not be sending them anymore. All right. It's very windy out there, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I did my best. But I guess my best wasn't good enough. Guys, I got a little channel here. I'd love it if you could hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, buy a t-shirt, coffee mugs. We have a new line of Boogie Bob butt plugs coming out on Thursday. So that, RJ already ordered 7 of them. So that's really great. If anybody knows her phone number, I just need to talk to her about a private tennis lesson. Ooh, secret to hot sex is unlocked. It's all about good hair. Now, guys, I may not got a lot going for me. Look at that. I still got the hair. Elvis didn't have hair like this when he was my age. Well, Elvis didn't get to be my age, but I can't grow a beard. Teeth, most of them are plastic now.
I remember the exact episode where
But the hair.
But he wasn't.
The hair's what I got. That's what you want to talk hair. I got hair. Call it a main attraction. Women with longer, higher quality hair have hotter sex. Men do not. Never mind. All that was for naught. All that was for naught. Most of my ladies have fake hair, so I don't know if that's true or not. Instagram. Keep the threats off Instagram, folks. Sick revenge. Insta gang war, eyed and teen slaying. I hate to see anybody get killed or have violence A 13-year-old Brooklyn boy who was gunned down in an apparent gang hit was beaten and forced to strip naked on the Instagram Live. On Live. The NYPD has... First of all, if you're doing something like that on Live, you're a moron. Hi, I'm going to kill somebody and commit felonies on Live. That shows you that you're a moron. The NYPD has identified 2 people of interest, but has made no arrests in connection with the shooting death of Troy Gill, a few blocks from his Crown Heights home on February 29th. It's been a month. He was shot 4 times by rival gang members after attending a Brooklyn Nets game at Barclays Center. He called his mother in a desperate panic during the final moments. Cops said they believe he was targeted for his affiliation with a street gang. I mean, the guy's here throwing up gang signs. It's very sad, very sad. Violence. Guys, Haiti is a really rough and tumble country, but they also have very upscale places with very rich people. Violence stalks streets of upscale Haiti suburbs. Residents in the upscale neighborhoods of Hyattville, on the outskirts of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, barricaded themselves in their homes on Wednesday. It was reported by local media as heavy gunfire. Guys, if you watch Gangs of New York, which was a true movie, New York started down in the 5 Points, way downtown. Way downtown. Battery Park, all that area. This up here was nothing except very rich folks on 5th Avenue. There was tenement buildings here, but on 5th Avenue, they had those mansions and the Astors and the Rockefellers all lived there. Well, people came up there and they ransacked and they looted the whole 9 yards. Here's a guy. Do you remember him? Penny. You feeling lucky? That's him right there. He's the guy that choked to death the Michael Jackson impersonator on the train last year. He got him in a chokehold 20 minutes. That's not a hero. Yeah, he was in the Navy. First of all, the Michael Jackson guy. He'd been on my show before. Everybody knew him from the neighborhood. He was a Times Square fixture and a little bit touched in the head. But he wasn't assaulting anyone. He was saying stuff like, "Fuck off, or I'll kill you," or whatever. He was doing bad stuff. But he wasn't assaulting anyone. So for someone to go up and choke him and subdue him. You want to subdue someone? I ain't hating on you. But you can't subdue them with a chokehold for 20 minutes. That's crazy. That's insane. He is now getting ready to go on trial. Former Marine Daniel Penny is confident he'll beat the manslaughter charges. I actually hope he doesn't. He's what, some young black man should be killed on the subway? And you get hands-free? I don't think so. I really don't. I think he should go to prison for 10 years. The proceedings will likely last about 4 weeks, though it could run longer. I don't think you should be able to take a life and then get off scot-free. This is New York, though, so maybe he'll get a job working for the GOP. That was wrong. I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. Guys, I want to say right now, it's Paul Greenwell's birthday. Mr. Bob's in the house. You know I got the Carhartt hat on. Carhartt hat on. Hey, it's Paul Greenwell's birthday. And I can't believe that L, the original, is buying him an iPad along with RJ. That just makes me happy. And Nyan's shipping it. Nyan, I appreciate that. And Rev, I heard Rev's going to put in $200. You guys warmed my heart to do that. If Paul Greenwell left, he's going to be a piece of crap because I was going to read him his birthday Thursday thing. I told him I was going to read his thing. Rev, can you see if Paul Greenwell's in here? If he's not in here, I want him banned for a month for being a piece of crap. It's his birthday. I sang him happy birthday. birthday. Maybe he... Guys, it's so windy out here. And I'm going to show you when I get off, I'm going to show you those icicles over there to show you how cold it is. It's freezing. The fountain is completely frozen. I'm going to say that Paul Greenwell's not here, but he'll watch it on repeat. It says here, Paul Greenwell, you are a piece of crap. On your birthday of no... Paul Greenwell, you are a piece of crap. On your birthday, we were going to buy you an iPad, but since you left, contractually, we're not obligated to do that anymore. You know what? I don't even know why it says that, but I'll have to go with it. Maybe he took a poop. Maybe he had birthday cake, and now he's taking a birthday poop. But he'll watch it on replay. Paul Greenwell, happy birthday. What you want most from life will come your way without much of an effort this year, which is your work you put in previously. So ask yourself, what can you do now that will bring even bigger rewards in the future? That is your birthday wish, even though you're not here. And Nyan, and Rev, and El the Original, and even me, we're all chipping in to buy you an iPad. But guys, you saw the small print right there. If you're not here during the birthday shout out, you shall not get rewarded with gifts. I feel bad about that, but that's legally binding. He left. What can I do? He can't get a gift if he left. All right. You ready? Shall we proceed? I'm only doing 3 today because I gotta go warm up. It's cold out, and when it's cold out, I can't hold out. Leo, although you may be no better off financially today than you were yesterday, your attitude towards money has improved, and you won't be so worried about where your next dollar is coming from. But that is not, I repeat, not an excuse to go on a shopping spree. Also, if you want to do methamphetamines, feel free to contact me at 1-800. I'm not going to read the meth dealer's phone number. I don't think it's appropriate. I did my best, but my best is what? Scorpio. That's me, 3 days in a row. Scorpio. It appears you can do no wrong in a loved one's eyes at the moment, but that is not an excuse to go mad. Instead, treat them as if they are the most important person in the world to you, then they will love you all the more. Bria, I love you. It says.
Hey, yo, this guy got his drawers on, bro. I was tripping to smash. So to smash. Yo, I was so immediate.
Bria, Simone, I love you. It is Gemini. Venus and Saturn in the career area of your chart means you will be favored by people in positions of power, but only if you are willing to make the initial effort yourself. Once they see you are worthy of assistance, you will get it, no questions asked. Man, she's fine. Man, she's fine. You're too good for me. We're going to do birthdays real quick because I got a couple birthdays. I looked at them earlier and I actually met many of these people. Birthdays. And it's funny because I met them all at Planet Hollywood. Gary Oldman. Met him at Planet Hollywood. Very nice guy. Shook his hand. He was very intense, very cool, great sense of humor. Gary Oldman. The Claremont twins. You just made the list, girl. Sinead and Shannon. I don't know. Badass. Matthew Broderick. Met him at Planet Hollywood. What a nice guy. He was with Sarah Jessica Parker, his wife. Very, very nice. Scott Eastwood. That is a very handsome, striking son of Clint Eastwood. Look at his son. Good looking kid. Good actor, too. Okay, this is one of those unusual stories. She's going to make my wheel when I do my stories. So it's Rosie O'Donnell. She did not have the Rosie O'Donnell show at the time, but she was famous for some movies like There's No Crying in Baseball. What was the Madonna movie? Help me out. What was the baseball movie? Someone's going to know it. League of Their Own. I beat you. And she was at Planet Hollywood standing there. And I saw her. And I thought, oh, it's Rosie O'Donnell. No big deal. Well, later that day, I was over here at a Broadway show. And she was outside, like signing autographs. And it's so weird. I'm not attracted to her at all. And I promise you, she was not attracted to me. But I'm kind of just standing there. I don't want an autograph. I'm not saying nothing. I don't have a camera. I wasn't YouTubing back then. It was 20 years ago. And I'm just standing there. And she's standing there. She's signing like this. And now picture you're me. Hey, how It seemed like we locked eyes for 10 minutes. Like love at first sight, soulmates. It was crazy. And I told my friend, my very famous photographer friend afterwards, gay guy, I said, oh my God, I think Rosie is into me. He goes, no, she's not. I go, no, dude. He goes, dude, she's a lesbian. This was before she came out, the whole 9 yards, but it's safe to say that me and Rosie never did this. Never. That's only happened to me once or twice ever where I connected. It was the weirdest thing. I still think of it all the time. Like, what the hell was that about? Why the hell are we connected? I don't know. There's no connection to connect to. Why are we connecting on a connection of connections? Charlie Clips is a battle rapper from Harlem. I don't think we got a whole lot going here. DJ Premier from Brooklyn, one of the great DJs of all time. Now, guys, we're going to do hip-hop pioneer, just fabulous. We're going to do famous deaths. We do not celebrate their deaths unless it's Hitler. We typically celebrate their life by paying homage or homage, whichever one you want to call it. Today is I don't know him, 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 I don't know him. Dean Martin Jr. Dean Martin's kid. Chuck Barris. Remember Chuck Barris? Does anybody remember Chuck Barris? From The Gong Show. They had a movie about his life after he died. He was like some CIA spy or some shit. It was crazy. Crazy. Look at this. Frank is dropping some knowledge on you guys. Look, Frank is telling you about, he remembers when it was Willie Mays, who I met, Mickey Mantle, who I met, Duke Snyder, who I did not meet, had a home run chase, the Dodgers, Giants, Yankees. Who won that? Well, Roger Maris beat Mickey one year. Held that record for a very, very, very long time until it was broken by Mark McGwire. All right, I got nothing, guys. Leo Fender. Now, this is crazy. You guys are not going to believe the story. Leo Fender. First of all, I don't know why they got him standing there holding. This is crazy. Okay. That's not a Fender. Certainly not a Stratocaster neck headstock. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's one of the very first ones, but that hook is wrong. The hook is wrong. Okay. Anyways, Leo Fender. I read this. Leo Fender, one of the inventors of one of the greatest guitars ever. The Strat, the Telecaster. These were phenomenal. Well, it turns out he didn't even play guitar. How's one of the greatest guitar designer inventors of all time not play guitar? Creator of the famous Fender brand of guitars, he also created the Music Man and G&L music instruments. He made money repairing radios as a teenager. He was awarded a technical Grammy in 2009 for his contributions to Outstanding Things. He and Les Paul were early innovators of electronical instruments. Les Paul could play the hell out of a guitar. Leo Fender did not play guitar. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. I'm just going around the dial. I don't see anybody. Pine Top Perkins. What a cool name. I'm going to assume he's a pianist, not a penis. Stop it, RJ. A pianist. And I'm going to assume he was a... you can't be called Pine Top Perkins unless you're dope. Hi, Miguel. Everybody say hi to Miguel. Hi, Miguel. I don't see anything else here. Just a whole bunch of names. Bobby Shorts. Where do I know that name, Bobby Shorts, from? He was a pianist also, not a penis. Stop it, RJ. All right. Guys, I think it's time we wrap it up. But I'm going to show you, as promised. I was going to take you for a walking talk. I can't do it. I do got a couple other things. Oh, Bonnie Willis. Donald Trump is making fun of her name, calling her Fanny, and her name said she's an ass. Well, she get ready to take all your shit, bro. Don't mess with her, bro. He tried to bring her down. She's going to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. And guys, when you go to rallies, you can say whatever you want. It's my birthday tomorrow. Hold on here. What do we got here? GH, happy birthday. I don't know if I'll be out here tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Friday? I might be. Can everybody in the house please wish GH a very, very happy birthday? Happy birthday, GH. God bless you. I hope that you are well. 81. What an amazing birthday. What a great milestone. And I hope that you celebrate it with loved ones. And if you don't have loved ones, you always got your old pal, Boogie Bob. I promise I will try my best to make it out here just to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Still there? GH. Happy birthday, GH. Happy birthday to you. Now, Liberal Lily is so happy that it's your birthday. Liberal Lily has decided to send you $300 cash, which I think is very sweet. Carrie's going to match that offer. So you've got $600. And hold on, this just in. Rev says, I'm not giving nothing. So Rev is party. Rev's not giving nothing. Frank's got a birthday coming up in September. I will be there for that, Frank. God bless you. Guys, did you know that Frank performed at Radio City Music Hall? Excuse me. I said Radio City Music Hall. It's Carnegie Hall. Better than Radio City Music Hall. I got a guy in here that did doo-wop. Doo-wop, doo-wop, shoo-wop, shoo-wang. He actually performed at Carnegie Hall. Pretty great. GH, I hope you have a very beautiful birthday, and we will definitely holler at you if I'm here tomorrow. If anybody knows her phone number, I just need to talk to her. It's only going to take a minute. It's Kaya. Did you hear about, this is very sad, Mitch McConnell, his wife, I think she's Chinese, has no bearing on the story, but Donald Trump was making horrible racist crap. But Mitch McConnell, his wife, her sister, was in a horrible drunk driving accident that resulted in a death. Bone Man watched the Goo Goo Dolls. Guys, if you didn't get a chance to watch my Goo Goo Dolls video last night, they came, performed, Rev, it was fantastic. They performed at the Hard Rock Hotel, one of my locations. My workers were amazing. They were fantastic. The Goo Goo Dolls were a multi-platinum group in the 90s. They're still touring. Their song Iris is one of my favorites. Tonight. I can't sing very good. Anyways, they had Broadway is closed. That's Broadway. Iris. I got copyright notice when I put it up. I knew I would. I didn't care. And Nyan's 3 days soda free. I am 22 days today. 22 days no soda. So I went on to look up Iris, Goo Goo Dolls Iris on YouTube. 515 million views. Somebody likes them. So, anyways, they were fantastic, and I knew they would strike me, but I didn't care. Not a strike, just a copyright. Anyways, so if you want to check out the Goo Goo Dolls live at the Hard Rock, it was amazing. They were fantastic, and it's a Boogie Bob exclusive. I brought you Ed Sheeran. I brought you Boyz II Men. I brought you Rob Bass. I brought you Coolio. I brought you Naughty by Nature. What are you, crazy? Ed Sheeran! Ed Sheeran performed for 90,000 people at MetLife Theater, at MetLife Stadium. The next night he's in my little theater performing for 200 of us, and Boogie Bob brought you an absolute exclusive. Your favorite YouTuber ain't bringing you Ed Sheeran. I can't even talk about the time I brought you Drake. Her name is Angela Chow. This is Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law. Now, she's a billionaire. She's a very, very, very wealthy woman. She ain't going to jail, I promise you that. But Angela Chow, the billionaire sister-in-law of Senator Mitch McConnell, was drunk when she accidentally reversed her Tesla into a pond on a Texas ranch and died. Ooh, never mind. I had this story all wrong. Oh, boy. She didn't kill someone, she killed herself. I saw the news when I was running out the door today and said she was involved in a fatal accident. And I know somebody drowned. I didn't know she drowned herself. So, okay, so she's definitely not going to jail. So let's reverse this whole story. Backwards. All right, we'll pretend I never did that. Let's cut that. Rev, cut that out. Hey guys, did you hear about Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law? Very, very wealthy woman. Here's what happened. Angela Chow, the billionaire sister-in-law of Senator Mitch McConnell, was drunk when she accidentally reversed her Tesla into a pond on Texas ranch and died last month. The revelation was detailed in a report released Wednesday by the medical office and the sheriff's office, which said Chow's blood alcohol level was nearly 3 times the state's legal limit when she backed her car into the pond while making a 3-point turn. The sheriff, a lot of those electric cars, you go into the water, your doors ain't opening, your windows ain't rolling down. She was a billionaire. The tragedy occurred at Chow's, the former CEO of a dry bulk shipping giant, Foremost Group, was with 7 girlfriends at a sprawling 4,500-acre private property in Texas County. Oh boy, what a horrible tragedy. Guys, if I could tell you anything from experience, and I don't drink, none of my friends, some of my friends have been my friends for 30 years, they've never seen me have a drink. I'll have a beer once a year if a friend makes me. I got a drunk driving in 1981. The officer who arrested me was later shot and killed by an assassin. Arthur Koch was the name of the cop who gave me the drunk driving. I was legal, drunk, right on the drunk thing. Problem was, I just bought a bunch of Cops donuts at the donut shop. My friends were like, "Why are you buying these Cops donuts?" I said, "Because I love cops." And then I drove away, and one of them got on the thing. I think this guy's drunk. He bought us donuts. They pulled me over. I actually had a lady friend in the car with me, rubbing on me. It was like 19. She's rubbing on me. I'm probably driving like this. Oh, this is great. Anyways, I could tell you that it might have saved someone's life pulling me over. You do not want to drink and drive. It's not cool. Very, very uncool. The only thing more uncool than this is this guy. This guy standing around in a damn bathtub. If anyone knows his number, I just need Christian Richard married to Selling Sunset's Christine Quinn. That's a show, Selling Sunset. and their 2-year-old son. He's arrested Tuesday for domestic violence. Guys, if you put your hands on a woman, I think you're a coward. Call me stupid, but that's just me. I don't. I never have. I've had a few put their hands on me over the years. I never have retaliated. I never have. Very proud of that. I don't think anybody should do that. Long Island hot dog hottie. A Long Island woman busted years ago for prostitution. You get her number just for medicinal purposes. Hot dogs and prostitution? She's a winner! A Long Island woman busted years ago for prostituting herself from a hot dog truck. She was prostituting herself from a hot dog truck. Hi, I'd like a hot dog. What would you like on that? Would you like some relish? Yes. Would you like some ketchup? Yes. Would you like some mustard? Yes. Would you like a blowjob? What? Would you like some mustard, I said? She got busted selling herself out of a hot dog truck. What does the guy do? Climb in the back of the truck and get it in? She was arrested again this week for aggressively stalking a man at her job by exposing her breasts and yelling anti-Semitic comments. What a winner she is, huh? Now, not only is she a prostitute selling hot dogs, but she's also an anti-Semite who's a stalker. Catherine Scalia, 57, was arrested by Nassau County Police Tuesday in East Rockaway and slapped with 3 misdemeanor counts for stalking in the 4th degree. The mother of 4 was allegedly showing up at the man's work 10 to 15 times a day. That sounds like he put it on her and she was like, yo, I'm coming back. I don't know why. What are you stalking someone 15 times a day? That's crazy. She was harassing him. She also repeatedly exposed her breast to him at his job, most recently on Monday. She also yells anti-Semitic remarks at me, the man said in a police report. I am not even Jewish, but my employers are Jewish. I did not take offense to her anti-Semitic remarks, but it makes me fearful of my job security. First of all, you should take offense. It sounds like this guy's a racist too. All right, sorry. The police report did not say what exactly she said. Scalia also showed up at his house on several occasions and bothered him there. He said, I hate to break up with her because she makes a mean hot dog. So, I told you guys yesterday, Kate Middleton has been found. She's been missing for a month. I'm going to tell you, I think when all is said and done, that she is on Masked Singer. I think she is on Masked Singer. Because when you go on Masked Singer, you have to wear the costume. No one knows who you are. I think it sounds stupid, but I think that's what she did. Because she showed up with her husband, Prince George or Steve or whatever the hell his name is. Not Harry. The older one. Someone get in the comments here. Princess Di's kid, the older one, William. She showed up with William holding hands, walking down the street. Well, now the biggest scandal is that they're saying it's not her. It's a look-alike. She's too short. It wasn't her. Anyways, this girl can't win for losing. We're going to find out more. Stick around for the Royals. Also, this just came across the wire. What's that? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Just as a Boogie Bob, 3 staffers at the London hospital where Kate Middleton underwent her abdominal surgery are being investigated. I think one was arrested today because they tried to steal records of her. And King Charles's records were not touched, thank goodness, but they were trying to actually steal the records. Those newspapers over there, you think I'm a journalist? You think I'm a journalist? What are you, crazy? But the Star and the Sun and those newspapers over there, bro, they'll pay you handsomely to get some dirt on the Royals. So so I'm sure they were offered some money. You get me her thing. I want to know if she had hemorrhoids, and they'll splash it across the thing. Anyways, I think all three will be arrested very shortly because you can't mess around with the records of the Royals. Alabama, sweet home Alabama. Anti-woke Alabama. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey on Wednesday signed into law a ban on diversity, equality, and inclusion programs. Okay, don't we want diversity? Don't we want inclusion? No, not in Alabama you don't. In Alabama you could marry your sister, but you better not date a black woman. You better not date a man if you're a man. Oh no. No, don't bring no Jews to the picnic. That's disgusting. But let me read. Let me digress. Someone look up the word digress. Nyan, what does digress mean? Alabama Governor Kay Ivey on Wednesday signed into law a ban on diversity, equality, and inclusion programs in public schools, making the state one of a few to enact board measures against what she and other Republicans call a left-tilting world in education. The bill, which passed Alabama's GOP-led legislation on Tuesday, bans public schools from maintaining diversity, equity, and inclusion offices or teaching what the bill calls diverse concepts about inclusion. Could you imagine you're a gay man or gay boy or girl? Gay people exist, folks. You're a gay person and you go to school and the teacher thinks you're a piece of crap. Imagine that? Guys, everybody here knows I'm a Christian. I proudly always have my cross. I'm a Christian. But I don't think there should be prayer in school, and let me tell you why. You're in New York City, let's just say, and you're in school, and the teacher is going to let you pray to Christ, who I love, and I pray to Christ every day. I have nothing without Christ in my life. What about the Jewish kid sitting next to me? Does he got to convert? What about the Muslim kid over here? Has he got to convert? Because they're not saying to teach prayer. Donald Trump isn't saying teach prayer for Muslims. He's saying teach the Our Father, the Hail Mary. What about the kids who don't believe in religion? Are they pieces of shit? Are we in a country where we're no longer separating religion and state? I would love it if everybody in the world had the same philosophy as me, as be kind and loving to each other and put God first. But I don't ever denounce anyone for not having the same beliefs as me. What kind of society are we? You want to be Kim Jong-un? Got to all have the same gray suit and the same haircut? Get out of here, bro. So that anti-woke shit and all these DeSantis, they're trying to push their hatred on you. Whether you support them or not, I'm not judging you for that. But if you're going to tell me that this young gay boy is not as good as this kid who's on the football team, I can't with that. I will never support that. I will never, ever, ever succumb to that, no matter what. My God made us all. Even the ones who don't believe in him or carry his Bible. I believe they will be judged. Judged not, lest ye be judged. And before you pull that big-ass toothpick out of my eye, pull the plank out of yours. Don't throw no rocks in your glass house. Sorry. I'm preaching today. I'm preaching. But I'm preaching that you don't have to preach. And I'm preaching that anybody out there who doesn't follow what I follow, you're good people. God bless you. If you do wicked, I always say this, do whatever you like as long as you don't hurt nobody. You want to pray to a blue rock? Pray to that blue rock. Ask that blue rock for comfort and love and kindness. I don't care. But for me to sit there at a school with 4,000 students and say, us 1,000 Christians want you to sit down and pray. Unless you're Muslim or Jewish or atheist. And if you're Indian, oh no. Also, if you're Mexican, you shouldn't be here. That's not the world I want to live in. It's not the world I'm going to live in. I don't care if I'm the last man alive who believes in this philosophy of kindness, love, acceptance, compassion, and goodness. That's just how it's going to be. I used to joke around and say, I'm a Christian, and if you don't believe me, I'll punch you in the face. But, with that said, let us all live in a world of goodness and respect. And if not, I'll punch you in the face. Sorry. Guys, I promised you that I was going to... Look at this beautiful pigeon right here. He's... Can't even help him. Look at him. This guy right here. Do you want to live in a world with cold pigeons? I don't. But I'm going to show you why you should hit the like button. Because I sat out here for an hour. And now I'm going to show you how cold it is out here. It's cold out. I was going to leave here and go do a walk and talk, but I can't, guys. My knees hurt, my feet hurt. It's cold out. It's cold out. And when it's cold out, I can't hold out. I just want you to know who I am. Guys, check out my Goo Goo Dolls Boogie Bob exclusive on my channel last night. There it is, folks. Look at this. Those are, and by the way, the sun is now shining, so it's melted quite a bit. But those are the damn icicles. And look at this statue here. She's completely covered in ice. And this one here, this little dude on the bottom, look at this guy. If it's that cold out here, bro, think of the pigeons. Think of the homeless folks. There's several of them sitting around right now. And then over here you see this this plant. This plant is a damn icicle. It's brutal. And what happens is when you have these big buildings like this and this one here, they get this tornado thing that happens here. And it gets freakishly cold here. It's like a turbine. It's like a damn turbine. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the news. I was very serious when I said please be kind and loving to each other. Be good to yourself. Because you deserve it. And if not, I'll punch you in the face. Always throw your discarded paper into the receptacle bin. Now I'm going to go home. I'm cooking steak. I'm cooking steak on the mizake. Once again, Paul Greenwell, happy birthday. GH, God bless you. I hope that you have the most amazing 81. What a wonderful, wonderful milestone. You're an octogenarian. I think that's what they're 80. And I think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm just walking home now. I got nothing else to show you. I ran out of tricks. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know in my heart I waited for so long. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Let's talk again later, or I'll punch you in the face. God bless you.